Like the angle is fucked up. Lighting is good. I'm gonna take off this screen because it keeps falling off, but I look cute.
Let's not get it twisted though. I'm sensitive and all that, but I'm a tough cookie. At the end of the day, I truly don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I just really don't.
Let me do my intro. Hey, beauties. I'm Cece or Cecilia or whatever you want to call me. And in today's video, it's a podcast Friday. Eh, 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 eh. So we're going to start this podcast Friday because I ordered from Tumi. So I'm like, I went before this. So if I literally heavy breathing, I just came up from like the freaking stairs because um we don't have an elevator in our house thing. But yeah, I'm gonna do my haul. So the first thing is hair clips. I'm gonna put on one now. It's free. I don't know how much it is. I feel like it's $10 for all of this. Almost $10-$20. The one that I'm gonna use the most is the white one because it always match. You know, white match a lot of outfits. Let me put both of these in. Let's put it here. So if I lose my white one, I'm gonna change. So I'm gonna put it on first. And I also wanted to say in today's video, it's gonna be I have topics I wanna say, and it's gonna be personal, but also very relatable because I already said, literally it says it on my layout on the channel that I do relatable content, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing, and commentary. So hair clip is very big because you know I that's on the sauce. I wear braids, so you know small hair clips do not work on my head. I had tried it before and it just do not work when you have braids and stuff. So that's what we're just gonna do braids next. Why is it not sticking? It's not sticking on my scalp. It's supposed to do that. Not sticking. Okay, good. Another one is I didn't order that much. I have ordered again. I'm going broke. I'm going very broke. Is this top? I don't know if it's gonna fit me. I think it's gonna fit me. Yeah, I think it's going to fit me. It's so cute. Like, you see how cute this is? I love cute things. You know that. I'm wearing more. I have wearing jeans right now. I don't wear jeans. I barely wear jeans. I just recently started wearing jeans because you know, if you want to be a little classy gal, I need to start wearing jeans. And I do look good in jeans. I just do not feel comfortable wearing it. But this jeans is like a little bit. It's mom jeans, so it don't really hurt me. And then this is inspired by Glimmer Girls because I do watch Glimmer Girls. I do not wash it, but I wash it. I wanted to buy like a freaking. I already have like, but this is a baggy. You see the baggy, and I'm gonna wear it with jeans. And I bought fake Uggs. Or like not with jeans, with skirt. I'm gonna say this for later. This I'm inspired by Glimmer Girls. Either I wear it with jeans or with a skirt because that's me. I wear skirts in winter and autumn. I don't care. Even though winter in Sweden is not fucking cold. Yeah, that top I'm gonna wear on Monday with this jeans that I'm wearing right now. They're cute. Go follow me on TikTok to see. But the topic, I don't. I haven't even stuck it right. Let me do this. The topic that I'm gonna talk about today is mostly based on my father issues, daddy issues. But I'm not gonna talk about daddy issues today because y'all know already what it is. I'm gonna make another video about that. How my daddy issues and how it affected my life. Now stick is sitting right now. How it affected my life. Um. So let's go to my notes because I wrote in my notes yesterday. I wanted to film it yesterday. Wa- I I didn't want to film it yesterday, but I wrote down what I was thinking because I thought about something. I'm like, I'm going to forget about it, so let me write it down. So the first thing I wrote, how my how my dad made me develop abandonment and commitment issues. And I know this is very sad, but it's y'all need to remember is SUI Prevention Month. I'm not gonna say the full word because YouTube gonna take this down. We already see that YouTube is controlling everything and everybody on the app, on this app. But SUI Prevention Month, it's September. It's a very dark month because 9/11 happened. You know, a lot of celebrities this month passed away, like Mac Miller, Tupac. It's very sad. It's a very dark month, but I do like September anyways because I love autumn, and autumn starts in September for me, but really, really, really in October. But I look cute. I look classy. Classy, bougie. This is for Shane. If y'all wondering, I don't know where this from. I got it from my birthday from my friend. Yeah, and I have highlighter. I do not have foundation because I'm choosing to do natural makeup because I want my skin to come out. Now I wish I had clear skin. I would feel more beautiful if I had it, but everybody doesn't have clear skin. I think I'm going to start having it when I'm older though. But yeah, let's talk about how my dad gave me abandonment and commitment issues. First, let's search up. Let's Urban Dictionary or whatever. I'm gonna see. I forgot to do this part. Which one did I wrote first? I wrote abandonment issues. Let's see the definition of issues. Issues. Oh, another day and looking all the same to me. Signs of fear of abandonment, aka abandonment issues. The first sign, this is a picture from Google. I just pop up, and I've seen this picture before. The first is intense feeling of separation anxiety. I feel that a lot. I don't feel that as much as I used to, but I still feel very fear of abandonment. Um, reluctance to fully commit. So it's very hard for me to commit to other people. I mean, to please. I was a people pleaser. Um, Quickness to move on just to ensure that you don't get attached. Yes. Difficult achieving emotional intimacy. Feeling insecure and unworthy of love. Hypersensitive to criticism, quickness to attach even to unavailable parents, unavailable parents. Bitch, how the fuck I fucked them up when I said that word a lot. Commitment issues. That was abandonment issues. Let's see commitment issues. Um, Let me see a good one. Overcome some cause of commitment issues, unrealistic expectation, per- preoccupation of superior alternatives, vulnerability due to past hurt, imbalance of individuality and togetherness, triggers of commitment issues like suspicious behavior, lies, enforcing increased commitment. Girl, that was not a good explanation. I did not. Okay, here. 9 signs of commitment issues: fear of getting hurt, self sabotaging, superficial relationship, shutting people out, constant criticism, pessimistic thinking, inconsistent behavior, bad history of relationship, avoiding the future. Bitch. Yeah. So that's basically it. So basically, commitment issues. No, abandonment issues is like fear of abandonment from anybody. So instead of, because I also have commitment issues, it also explains why I have abandonment issues. Because commitment, I think me personally, I think I don't. I'm not professional, but I think for you to be able to have commitment issues, you do have a little bit abandonment issues. You know, so if you did feel very abandoned, you do tend to have commitment issues. You cannot have long term relationship, um, or you if as soon as you feel unwelcome and unwanted, you just go. You, I'm out. You just out. Like I feel like at this point in my life, I'm always like that. As soon as I feel unwanted and unwelcome, I just go. Like I'm so sorry, and that's probably is because I have commitment issues and abandonment issues, but it's also at some point I cannot keep like being around people that make me feel that way, because sometimes it is the people that you choose that make you feel that way. I mean, my dad wasn't really emotionally there. He was there in my life. So that's why I say people that don't have one parent, they need to also think that even if that parent really was in your life, do you think that parent will be emotionally there for you? I'm not saying that they should not feel bad to not have a parent, because I still want a parent, I still want another parent, so I have understanding for that. But they need to also really think, if because that parent choose, actually I feel like parents that know they don't want to be parents and choose to not be in their child's life do the best. It's the best choice, because if you don't want to be a parent and you in that child's life, you hurt them more than you think. Like my dad, I don't think he fully wanted to be a dad. I don't think he was ready, because the way he treated me and my siblings, it's ridiculous. Like it was, he chose money over us. He was having an affair with somebody else, not here. That's giving me very pussy. It was not here in this country. It was in our home country, Kinshasa. Um, so he was having infidelities, and that also really hurted me, because I found this out when I was 15. It did hurt me, it did fuck me up, it did make me feel like, if my dad cannot be loyal, why should I be in a relationship when it would not last? I have literally that mindset, and it's so sad that I have that mindset, but it is what it is. You know, I need to fix that. I need to start to trust people. I don't have trust issues too. I wrote that down too. So it's very, I mean, if you have commitment issues, you already low-key have trust issues. You don't trust somebody with your feelings. That's basically commitment issue. You don't trust somebody with your feelings, somebody else with your feelings, a intimate partner with your feelings. That's basically it. Very toxic. I always say I have very man mentality, because a lot of men do tend to have that mentality, which is very sad. It's not cute, it's not manly. Literally expressing yourself is the most attractive thing that a human can have, because something that I have actually learned is to express myself. So I have overcome certain stuff that you have when you have commitment issues, like signs that you have when you have commitment issues, because back then I had bad commitment issues. So I couldn't express myself for shit. Like I couldn't open up. I was like, no. Like bad bitches don't cry in front of people. They don't express themselves, but yes, they do. Bad bitches do know how to express themselves. D- don't ever think that you cannot cry, especially men. You can cry in front of people. It's attractive to express your feelings. Like that's how you need to talk to men. Like to say to them, that's hard, because they cannot listen. They do not listen when they say, when we just say, use words that is like, is human. They're not gonna listen. A lot of them not going to listen. Um he picked money over family. So he has a business, failed business. No shade with him, no shade with him. In our home country. And he chose that business over my siblings, my mother. They not together anymore, they separated, which is amazing. I mean, it did hurt me too. Like, it did fuck me up too, but I have more understanding. I'm almost 20, so it's just like, that's not even, I have overcome that. I have moved on from that. It's just a lot of other stuff that is more important than that now. Um, he picked his friends over and other family members over us. So if a family member called him, a family member that he hasn't talked to, or just call him when they need money, he sent the money immediately. But when we needed money, me and my sister needed money, because we are not a rich family, we were struggling, and for him to give family members that are struggling, but this is your family, like, you have kids. We were young, and my mom was buying everything. Like, she was paying for the freaking apartment, this apartment. She was doing everything, and he was just sending money to people that do need it. But it's not our issue. If you do not send money to your own family, you are low-key a deadbeat father. You shouldn't be a dad. And he always say, "Oh, I'm always gonna do the best for my family," but you don't. Like, no, it's not given that you do not. No, he made me feel unloved. He made me pick friends that wasn't good for my mental health. So that mean, I'm not saying that he picked my friend. I mean more the way he made me feel unloved, and that then made me choose people that was bad for me, friends that was bad for me, friends that talk shit behind my back, even though I was the nicest. I always was the shy, nice, laid back on character. No, I'm not. I'm, I'm the main bitch. I'm the main. Even though I don't talk, doesn't mean that I'm not the main. I'm the main. I'm the main. You can see me. You can see me. Because I always have like screaming colors here. Like, that's how I express myself. You don't need to talk to express yourself. You can express yourself through other stuff. But he made, because how much hurt I got from my dad, how he used to treat me. He used to physically abuse me, mentally abuse me, and he make me develop commitment, abandonment issues. I used to choose friends that used to do exactly the same thing. I already told this one time, when I was in the toxic trio, and one of the girls was so narcissistic. It was narcissistic behaviorism. I picked friends like that because that's all I knew. Like, I only knew bad environment. I only knew loud screaming, mad. It was literally a period when I was so mad all the time, but it was because of that, but also because what happened to me when I was 6. I'm gonna talk about that in another video in the future. Not now, I don't feel comfortable. But yeah, like that made me choose friends because that's what I knew. It made me choose friends that was not good for me. I needed friends that was in the same level mentally and all of that for me. But I picked the worst friends ever, and that's why I'm not in a relationship because I know I'm gonna do that in a relationship. I It's just what happens when you. It happens automatically when you are broken inside. You're emotionally broken, emotionally in pain. You choose people that going to make that pain worse, and because that's all you know, and that's why I choose to not be in a relationship because it's going to happen. It doesn't matter if you think you heal. It's just going to happen automatically. It always happen. That's why I feel like you should fix yourself before being in a relationship. A lot of people do not listen. I already said he cheated on my mom. He gave me a lot of depression. I started becoming depressed after that thing that happened to me when I was 6. But I think I would have been depressed anyways because the way my dad choose other people, and I always question myself why he choose other people over me, over because I only talk about in my perspective because that's how I felt. Why he chose other people over me. I always felt like I was never enough for him. Same for my mom, but that's another video for another time. Um, I always felt unloved. The only time he was with me was when I was sick, which I appreciate. But at the end of the day, I felt because my dad absolutely do have undiagnosed narcissism. I feel like he just did that to say to my mom, "Oh, but you never with the kids. I always with her when she's sick," because they always used to fight about that. That my mom never went with me to the hospital, but she needed to be home because she was a mother. She was the only one that took care of my siblings. I have 3 other siblings, and my brother was born around the time when I always became very sick very often. Um, so I basically was a hospital child. If we not going to, I'm not joking. I was a hospital child. I was in a lot of pain. Um, yeah, I was. My brother was a baby, so my mom needed to be at home and take care of the kids or the kids, my siblings. I just see them as kids. That's why I said take care of the kids. Um, Well, that was that. It was just mad how my dad, I see now how selfish he was as a person. And my dad is not a man. He's just a man boy. A lot of people in the millenniums are not as grown up as they always scream, always so we know everything, not da da da. They don't. A lot of millenniums that had kids, they traumatize the children. We need to be honest. A lot of y'all traumatize your children, and you love saying, oh, they love judging teen moms and all of that, but I feel like a lot of teen moms are better parents than the parents in the millenniums that are born in the millenniums. Is actually crazy that I said that, but it's true. Like a lot of the teen moms are better parents because we in we are in like a generation when we talk about mental health more. Back then, they did not talk about mental health. They literally judged people. Remember back then they really made jokes about people that have committed, literally celebs. And yeah, it's celebs, they don't know them, but making jokes about committing is crazy. I remember when you look back at like SNLs and comedians, they make jokes about 9/11 back then. I'm like, damn. And I know damn well it's not people that are around my age, because we were babies when it happened, or was not born at all. It was not Gen Z because we were not born. Um, but yeah, they were making jokes about 9/11. It's crazy. Millenniums are sick. They are sick people. They need professional help, because y'all used to make jokes about that shit, and you also used to make jokes. Okay, it's one thing. Okay, comedy, dark jokes. But they love talking about, oh, Gen Z are so unserious. They make jokes about, but literally y'all used to make jokes about people killing themselves. Y'all look dumb. You look slow. Um, go be bad about it. They got nothing to do with us. We make jokes about shit that I feel like it should be joked about. Like the submarine, for example, that shit was embarrassing. Like, you telling me I'm gonna donate money for rich people? Doesn't they have enough money? Hello? They got me fucked up. Like, they have money. You can pay for the funeral. Go to the bank, take the money, and pay for the funeral. I'm not donating no shit. And one of the parents in the submarine had a child that literally went to a festival. Like, it's crazy. When this happened, when we found out that they were under the water stuck, he went to the festival chilling. So why should we be bothered? To be honest, I don't care when it comes to rich people getting what they deserve, because that's what they get. And a lot of rich people do very envious and discussing things behind the scenes. So why should I be bothered by their thing? Like, and the thing is, they're not millionaires, they are billionaires. It was billionaires on that submarine. So why should I care? We shouldn't sympathize when it comes to billionaires. Because millionaires is cool, okay? Because a lot of us regular people can be millionaires, which is crazy. Literally, Bad Baby became a millionaire from OnlyFans. So a lot of us can be millionaires tomorrow. It's so easy to become a millionaire in this generation. People say, "Oh my God, it's not that easy." It is. If you sell your freaking body, if you sell your freaking body, if you sell your freaking coochie, all of that on the internet, you get in the bag. I'm sorry, it's not that hard. It's absolutely not hard. If you go to a sugar daddy website, all of that, you get in your bag. It's not that hard to become a. It's hard, but it's not that hard. It's not as hard as you used to. Back then, it was mad hard. Now it's easier to get back. It not maybe not millionaire, but you going to become, like, your money gonna come. Like, that's the thing. And especially when you're very strategic and very optimistic, you're gonna get up, because I feel like a lot of people that are rich, they are very optimistic. And I feel like, me as a person, I don't think I will ever become a billionaire. I can become a millionaire, but billionaires are people that are very optimistic, and sometimes they choose themselves over other people. That's when I think, okay, you can become a billionaire. A lot of these narcissistic people, they can become. That's why I say a lot of people that are rich, are billionaires, are narcissistic, because they don't think about anybody and then themselves, and that's why they can fuck people over and get money. I say what I said. But yeah, that was it for the video. It was very quick today, though. Like, I usually do 40 minutes, but this was the podcast Friday for today. Sometimes I'm gonna do like a podcast Friday about important stuff. But yeah, I just want to talk shit. And I feel like this is very relatable for a lot of people, because a lot of people did grow up with not undiagnosed narcissistic parents, or maybe diagnosed narcissistic parents, maybe borderline disorders, and maybe bipolar. all of that. But at the end of the day, if you are a parent and you know you are hurt, because narcissistic people know, that's the thing. They know what they're doing. They know they calculated. My dad is mad calculated. He know what he doing. They know. That's the thing. See, one thing I can say is when they have when they have other disorders like borderline and schizophrenia, maybe you can give an excuse of they probably do not understand what's going on because they are in another headspace. Narcissistic people know what they're doing and they know they need help. They just do not search for that. And the thing is with narcissistic people, which is so fucking disrespectful, they cannot go to jail for being emotionally serious. They emotionally serious. Like they use emotions as to manipulate people, gaslight people, make people think that is this, did I do wrong when they didn't do wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna fix my I'm gonna fix my nails now. This one was my podcast Friday. Like, comment, and subscribe. I didn't say in the beginning. And please follow my Instagram and my TikTok. It always says it on my intro. So if you see my intro, you always see it. Or on the description when a lot of my other socials are down, rolling down. Please comment if you wanna see something specific, I cannot say the word specific on this channel. I'm cutting my nails. But yeah, I'm gonna say bye from here. They literally broke my whole nail. That for real broke it. Like, this is a suck. It broke my whole nail. Okay. But I know you're not supposed to put it in your mouth, but it broke my whole nail. Like, my nail was fucked up. But yeah, bye. Oh, hide your daddies. Single daddies.